Are we live? Good morning. What's the time? 5 to 10. Early doors. That's the way to get here. Get in early. Get a front seat. Good morning, everybody. Is anybody here apart from me? Ah, lovely, bright, sunny day today here in Crowborough. Much brighter day today. Good morning, everybody. There you go. And here they are. It's so good to have your company again. Welcome to the SHAC. Safe, happy and creative. Stay home and craft. Good morning. Come on in. Grab a cup of tea. Lovely day today. Glorious day today. Already warm here. What about you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you crafting? I'm still above my garage. I'm still above my garage. Happier space today. Happier space today. You know, it's like everything. This too shall pass. Deep breaths, deep breaths. You know, that was something that I was talking to my good friend Linda Williams. She's a nurse. She was a nurse. And she said it's very important. Our breathing is very important. And we have to be using this part of our lungs down here, right? So I think at the moment, I think subconsciously what we're doing is we're afraid to breathe, aren't we? Because we think there's something in the air. In the nose, out the mouth. I think it's important that we start breathing properly again. Okay. According to Linda Williams, it's vital that we breathe. Thanks for that, Linda. Come on in, grab a seat. Good morning, everybody. Bonjour, bonjour, guten Tag, guten Morgen, hola. In we come. It's so comforting, I think is the word I'm looking for, to know that we're all in this together. Don't you find? You know, you wake up and you feel it's upon you, and then you realise, no, wrong. It's upon all of us. It's not just you, it's not just me, it's everybody. I don't think I've ever known, I don't think there's ever been something that's affected everybody in every corner of the world like this. Hey, how's the smiling going? Come on in, keep smiling. 9:58. So yesterday we did a really simple doodle and you seemed to really enjoy that, and I was right, you see. We are very similar in a lot of ways. Yesterday morning I just thought, I need to keep it simple. And you know, and so many of you came to me afterwards and said, so glad you did that. So glad that you didn't go, you know, too complicated. It's a doodle. It doesn't matter what we doodle. It doesn't matter what we doodle. The whole point of being together here is to get together so that we've got a focus, we've got a purpose, yeah? And we know, don't we, especially the crafters among us, we know that all the time we've got a pen in our hand or a stamp or a stencil or an ink pad, or we're being creative. We're not in here, we're not in our heads. You get out of your head and you get with your hands. And it works, doesn't it? It does for me, and I know it works for a lot of you. And yesterday, if all we could do was just draw circles, you know what? That's okay, because it still keeps you out of your head. You still got to make the circles join up. What is the time? It's 9:59. Do you remember when we were kids? What's the time, Mr. Wolf? And then you'd all flick round and then... Yeah. Right. Let's have a look. Where are we? Good morning. Come on in. Come on in. Good morning. It's so good to have your company. And it's nearly 10 o'clock. And then we'll get started, shall we? Because today I thought we'd do what I had planned yesterday, which was a kite. Have you seen that new film? Beautiful. Mary Poppins, the new version. Fantastic. Absolutely glad that I saw that in the cinema on the big screen. Wunderbar, wunderbar. Right, 10 o'clock. Here we go. Good morning. Come on in. Come on in, grab a seat. Plenty of chairs. Plenty of chairs. All spread out, lovely. Lots of social distancing going on here. Room for everybody. Room for everybody. Good morning. We've got lots of new doodlers in our SHAC. Got lots of new guests. So you see, it does work. When you know, I was saying yesterday, please do me a favour, and when you're watching this, then hit like, follow and share. If you hit follow, then what will happen then is every time I do another FaceTime, you'll get notified, and I was thinking if I can get up more energy, I was thinking that maybe we could do some other things as well, but you know what? Like, follow and share, and then what happens is it goes out beyond us, which is great because it then means that other people, you know, we were saying yesterday, it's not getting easier, this. It's for me, I'm finding it more challenging as the days go on. And from what I was told from lots of you yesterday, I'm not alone in that either. And so all the more important for us to hang out together and doodle every morning at 10 o'clock. Some of you want to hone your skills, that's great. Some of you just want to clear your head. Some of you just want a bit of company, you know, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's whatever works for you. So when I show you this kite now, I don't want you going, I can't do that, because it's actually a piece of cake. All it is a little bit of focus and a little bit of time. And let's face it, we need to focus to get out of our heads, don't we? We've established that. So we need to focus, and we've got all the time in the world, haven't we? Where are you going? Oh, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. So shall we have a look? Are you ready? Have you got your pens? Come on in. Good morning, everybody. Is it working? Is the volume on? I haven't been waffling to myself, have I? Can you hear me all right? Yeah, I'm sure you can. Somebody would have texted me by now if you couldn't. Come on in. SHAC. Safe, happy and creative. Stay home and craft. Let's have a look. Oh, my shirt's a bit tight. Washed it too hot. That's what I said. I washed it too hot. I boiled it. Right, come on, let's have a look at this kite. Okay, simple. Simple. It's a kite. And you'll notice, instead of landscape, I've gone portrait. I've gone tall. I'm using an A4 piece of copy paper, but I've gone tall on it. So that, I tell you what, look, if I show it to you like that, you'll see where it is on the picture, right? So that's it, on a piece of copy paper, and I've gone what we call, for the non-crafters here, this is portrait as opposed to landscape. So we've gone tall as opposed to wide, portrait. And that, with that in mind, you see, I've put it on that side because I thought then, once we've got a lovely kite going and we've learned all the different little tricks and tips within the kite, then we've got plenty of room here to put a lovely landscape, which was my plan for later on in the week. So let's have a look close up and let's see what we're actually up to today. Let it focus and let's have a look. And what you'll see is it's quite three-dimensional, isn't it? It's all about the shading again, you see. So if you have a look, just have a little look. See, so you've got the... Do you recognise the photo corners? That's where I was winging it from yesterday, those photo corners. So we're using those as part of our construction now. Then we've got this, those are the main bits, aren't they? The cross in the middle. And then we've got the lashing in the middle, which is just a knot, isn't it? Right? And then we've got our... Now answer me this. Do you think I used a ruler? Do you think I used a ruler? As the Pope got a balcony. Right, there you go. Yes, we're going to use a ruler today. So make sure you've got your ruler out, because I think, you know, this is supposed to be enjoyable. Okay, shall we get started? Are you ready to rock and roll? Let's get a piece of copy paper. See, I'm at an advantage here because I've already done it. But then you're at an advantage because I can tell you how to do it. So we've got a ruler and we've got a pencil, yeah? And what we're going to do, let's get the size right, because it's all about the size matters. Right, so it's going to be 10 centimetres from top to bottom, right? 10 centimetres from top to bottom, and then about 3 centimetres down, about here, 10 centimetres, about 4 inches. So then about 3 centimetres down, we're going to cut across. right? And then, just so you see, then we're going to do 3 centimetres either way that way, right? So that's a piece of cake. So you can make it at a jaunty angle, can't you? Let's put it up here. Right, so I'm going to go, right, 10 to about there. Do it lightly, because that's only the guide, isn't it? So we're going to do that. A bit farther over than I'd have liked, but do you know what? That'll do. Oh, and then while I'm there, let's put a little, so that's 10 centimetres, 20 to 30. And then I'm going to go about there, 26. What are we on there? 26? Let me just check. Is that 4 centimetres I've come down? Just got to get it right, haven't you? Somewhere in the middle between, so there's a couple of inches, isn't it? I'd say that's about 1.5 inches down, about there. That'll do. Right, and then I'm going to make, you'll soon see if it looks right. Right, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3 out that way, and 3 out that way. There you go. So there's your kite, isn't it? You can make your kite any shape you like, okay? I'm just showing you what I'm doing. And now I'm going to come around here very lightly, right? Just going to, with my pencil, I'm just going to put my outer edge in. It's all right, because we're going to use a pencil, and then, because we've got lots of weaving and stuff going on with this one, this will focus you, don't you worry. If you've been feeling a bit distracted today, right. So we're going to pencil first, aren't we? And then when we've done the pencil, then we'll go back in. Let's worry about this. We'll do the tail later. It's a kite. Good morning. Come on in. Have a sip of tea. How you doing? Everybody here? I'll let you catch up. So that at least it should look something like a kite at this stage. Thing is, what we're going to learn inside the kite, you can apply that to any shape, any outer frame, any garden. It's trellis, isn't it? It's a trellis. If you're nice, you watch. And it comes together quite quickly once you start. Right, let's crack on. So, do you remember yesterday we did those photo corners? There. Remember the photo corners that we did yesterday? Oh, upside down. These ones. Yeah? You enjoyed this, didn't you? So these are what we are going to use to keep the these struts in. So they're the next things that need to go in, see? So let's do those next. Let's do those next. And we're going to do exactly the same as we did yesterday. So you go up and over like that, see? And then you're going to go up and over like that. So it's round the back, round the front, like that. Doesn't matter if it's a bit exaggerated. It's a bit weird doing it upside down as well, I can tell you. Right, and then you see, then that's going to go like that. So now we're dab hand at this now. We did this yesterday. See? So there's your connection with yesterday's picture. Is those little photo corners, look. Got that? See? And, I mean, I'm no kite builder. But I figured that you need something to hold how else are you going to get them to hold in? Right, I might patent this one. Okay, so we've got that one. Don't worry about rubbing it out because that's going to all be penned, isn't it? And then what we're going to do is we're going to make I would go, this one's the front one. So now I'm going to go just, that'll do, look, like that. Maybe a bit, I might make it a bit fatter because it's going to be windy. So the centre one, you're going to do 2 little ones either side of the centre one, yeah? And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. Here we go. So this one's underneath this one though, I reckon. What do you think? Yeah, that'll do. Just a little bit fatter, like that, okay? All right, how we doing? Keeping up with me? Good morning, everybody. Come on in. This will do. And then I think what I might do is I might take the white, look at this. Look, you think But this is a long pencil. Look at the length of that. I might use the white one though, just because I want to get rid of that. No, actually the pink one's better. Right, let's just get rid of that middle line. Okay, that'll do. Just so I know where I am at. Right, okay, that'll do. So I've got this one over the top of that one. And then what we're going to do, should we have a look at the lashing? Dave must have been a kite builder as a child, because he called this the lashing, and you lash up the centre like that. I've always thought of a lash up as something completely different, but there you go. Right, so we're going to do this knotting here, right? And it's just a couple of lines. For now, all it is a couple of lines. So you're going to go round like that and round like that, see? And then, so that's going to be, say the top lap, that's going to be that one. And then this one's going to come, let me get this right. So you've got 3 like that. Right, they're on the top, aren't they? Okay. And then, there we go. So these are definitely, make them solid so you understand how it works. And then these ones, actually, scrap this. Do it like this. Do the ones underneath, because we're doing pencil, aren't we? So it doesn't matter. Just do those 3 that way, and then do these 3 that way. And then we can do, yeah, there you go. Easy. Right. So don't worry about underneath and over the top. Just look, 3 that way and 3 the other way. And then we'll figure it out later on. But that is the lashing, according to my kite designer, Dave. Okay, dokie. So we've got that. Now, the next thing, are you keeping up with me all right? Are you all right? Go on. It's only a kite. It's only a bit of copy paper. It's only a pencil. It's not a competition, do you remember? It's not a competition. No judges, no experts in this building. No experts. All we're doing is having a doodle, hanging out together, having a cup of tea, all right? So, now, but I recommend you use a ruler for the next bit. Okay, so now what we're going to do is take our ruler, and we're going to use, you remember the trick we did before when we were doing the, let's come to this one so I can get my head over the top. The trick we did before when we did the netting. Right, let me just dig in my, oh, where did it go? It was the really nice one. Yeah, with the hot air balloon. Do you remember this one? And we went 1 centimetre, 1 centimetre, and the line on the ruler, on the Pergamano ruler, it's got the grids, hasn't it, going both ways. So that way we were able to really get a good perpendicular and a line at a 90-degree angle. So that's exactly what we're going to do now. And in actual fact, this is also, I'm going to use the centre line, and I'm going to go like that underneath, then go up to the next one. Can you see that? Go up to the next one, and it's the same thing. It's about, see, and then that one's off the top, off there. So you've got 2 on that side. You could probably get away with a, so then come, let's do it a little bit tighter. So I'm going to go to this line here, the back line, just get it a bit tighter on this one. So maybe we can get a couple more going through. So we go that one, yeah, there you go. So now I've got a second one in there like that. Right, that'll do. Now that's wrong, isn't it? Crikey, I can't even do that right. Okay, so that's that line there. I thought this was easy. It is. It is. It's not easy talking and, well, waffling, is it? It's not easy waffling and doing this at the same time. Right, so there's that one there. Right, I've got to get this right, otherwise the whole thing's going to be off. Right. Good job we got a ruler and a rubber. Okay, so that's about it. I know, you're bored now, aren't you? Right, and now we're going to go the other way. And so, to get it straight, these lines here on the ruler, from upstairs, these lines on the ruler, they line up with the ones going down on the ruler. So now we just go like that. It's all right, look, I'm not going to rush this. This is supposed to be, I tell you what, I bet you're not worried about whether your shopping's going to arrive later. Right, there you go. So you're going to go, take that line there, and then you're just going to, here we are. So Down we go. This would be good. Right. Now I've got that one there. And I've got another one down there. And then don't do what I did. Don't go through there because that will tempt you to go through there in a minute. Right. Okay, so that one's that one there, right? That's the big one going through there. You've got a big one there and then you've got cross hatches. Easy when you know how. Yeah? So now we've got that much sorted out, haven't we? Now the next thing I want to do, what we've got to do now is we've got to make the trellis work. So we've got our basic hatch, right? We've got our basic cross. You happy with this? Are you all right with this? Or have you all slung your... No, come on. You definitely need a ruler, but otherwise this is a piece of cake. Right, ready? So what we're going to do now, I'll do it without a ruler so you can see it better. But what I'm going to do now is make a line here and here. See, I'm making all these now. They need to be a bit thicker because they're not wire, they're rods, aren't they? So, but I want to be able to see it. So I'm going to go like so, right? And I want to be able to see. You see what I mean? So rather than looking through the ruler, I'm going to see it like so. So then that's going to be that one there, right? And then this is going to be this one here. So right, in a minute we're going to go over this with pen, and then it will look so much nicer. I know it looks a bit ropey at the moment. I know. Stop complaining. Come on. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, and then we've got another one there. Like that. Got it? And then we're going to do these ones. So these ones are going to be, let's have a look. Yeah, that'll be nice. So we'll do that one there like so. And then, Barbara, stop going through the rod. Just pretend, look, you know why that is? That's because I did that the first time. Stupid. Okay, right, rod in place. In a minute, I should have penned it maybe. Maybe if we'd penned it. Right, there you go. In fact, I'm going to get more, look, like that, like that, like that. Now we're cooking. So now it's starting to properly look like a, yeah, you might as well get used to the idea that this is trellis. So here, like, instead of going across it, just go like that, you see? Yeah, that's better. Gets you more in the zone. It is easy. Come on in. Don't be worried about a couple of pencil lines. Right, and then we'll do that one there like that. There you go. I bet you've already done this, gone and put the kettle on and drunk half a cup of tea, and I'm still fiddling around. As I said, there's no experts in the building. How's everybody doing? Sip of tea, sip of tea. Let me see. Are we all happy? Are we all happy? It's a piece of cake once you get going. Let's have a look at the original. Let's see what we're on. Right. See, so we've done our squares now, haven't we? And now we're going to put our... See, we can't pen this until we've put the leaves in, because the leaves, they go over the top, you see? To make it look natural, like a proper twine, like on trellis, some of the leaves are going to sit over the top, aren't they? You see? So what we're going to do now, are you ready? We're going to start weaving. And now you have to imagine that this is solid. So this now, this is the main one, and this is the main one, right? But these are all solid. So you're going to go, with a pencil, you're going to start twirling. So you're going to go underneath, for example, over the top, underneath, and then maybe underneath that one, and then we'll come up and we'll go like that. And then we'll take this one and we'll go underneath, and then maybe here we'll go over the top, and then we'll go underneath, and then we'll go over the top, and then we'll go over the top, and then we'll go underneath, and then on this one we'll go over the top, underneath. See, doesn't matter where you go, it really doesn't. Just go underneath or over the top, you decide. So this one I'm going to go up there, and I'm just going to stop there. And if you don't like it, you can always rub it out. Right, so that's my first swirl, yeah? And then, for example, I'll come in from the side, and I'll go, I did the one over the top there, so a bit of balance. So I'm going to go like that, and then here, I think I'll go underneath, but then I'll come, where am I going? Under that one, over the top of that one, and then under that one, under that one. I'm going to come right down now. I'm going to go round that one like a proper, don't worry about that bit, we'll come in with another piece of, under that one, over that one, under that one, over that one. Cool, this is easy. Right, under that one, over that one. And then this time I'm going to go over that one, under that one. Woohoo. Right, it's like a train track. I bet, do you know who would be brilliant at this? My friend Mel Turner, the cartographer. So you just go under and over and under and over and under and over and under and over. Okay? I'm going to stop talking now, and I'm just going to let you do it. Right, and I'll do it as well. So I'm going to go, I can't stop talking, otherwise people are going to think the volume's gone off. Right, under there, over the top, over the top. That'll be lovely. And then on this one. How you doing? Doodling okay? Have you had your breakfast yet? Over the top. Where am I going now? Oh, I think I'll go that way. Yeah, I'll tell you what, this is... this will clear your sinuses. Right. How you getting on? It's all right, you know. It's easy. You just go... Some people will find this easier than others. I know that too. Right, like that. Going under there. I'm going under there. I'm going over that one. I'm going to come back round. I think I'll have a right old big flourish round there. I'm going to come round. I'll go over the top, and I think I'll stop there and put a little leaf there. And then this bit here, I might come in from... I'll start from the outside. And then I'm going to come round like that, and I'm going to go underneath. I think I'll go over the top of that one, under that one, and then I might stop there actually. So I haven't put the leaves in yet. Got to leave a little space for the leaves, haven't you? Okay. How are we doing? There you go. That's it. Piece of cake at this stage. Look. So let's break it down. Let's just break it down and have a look. Right? Are you happy? Are you distracted? Are you enjoying yourselves? You know what? You may just want to watch, but you may want to join in. It's whatever helps you relax. So you can see here, all I've done, I'll tell you one thing is absolutely irrefutable. Every single one of these will be original. There will be never two the same. So you're going in and out and in and out, and you're weaving. See? Look, it's all woven around. And then, now come the leaves. So I just sort of glanced, somebody went, oh no, not leaves. I think leaves are easy. Leaves are very easy. Let me just grab my sharpener. This pencil's going to retire soon, so I can hardly hold it. Shame. I like this one. Have you got your favourite pencil yet? Right, so we'll do that in a minute, because otherwise I'll just lean all over it. Okay, you ready for the leaves now? How are we doing for time? Do you know what? We might have to spend 2 days on this, but that's okay too. Right, let's have a look. So now come the leaves. Shall we have a look at the original? Let's have a look at the original so we can see, let it focus. Okay, so now focus on the leaves. Have a look. Some of the leaves are underneath. See? Look. Some of the leaves go over the top. Look, some of them go underneath. See? Some of them go over the top, like there. There's an underneath one, over the top, over the top, over the top, over the top. Fill in a gap. Okay. Got it? Okay, let's have a go. It's very easy when you break it down. So now I'm going to lean on, I'm just going to lean on this so that I don't get black all over my hand. You can lean on anything, right? It's just so that otherwise I'm going to go like that, and I'm going to start working from the top. And as I go down, this will all be grey and this side of my hand will be, so you could lean on a bit of copy paper, doesn't matter. I just happen to have a what we call a groovy guard, and it means that if I'm working on certain areas, you see, I can isolate areas like that. Right, let's have a look. Okay, so leaves next, and you want to probably, maybe not on your best, not on your masterpiece, maybe, look, I've got a scrappy one that I've worked on. Maybe you want to check what sort of shape leaf you want. So I'm just going to do a proper little, like that. Up, point, back down again. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. Just check. Like that and like that. So do you feel more comfortable going from the top to the bottom, or do you feel like going up and back down again? You work it out for yourself. Right, here we go. So I'm going to go, and I'm going, there's one leaf, and then this one I'm coming in off the top like that. Then this, right, and then round we go, you see. So then this one, I think I'm going to put one there like that. And then I think I'm going to put one in there like so. And then this one is going to go over the top of that one. And then, right, this is easy. Once you get your eye in, see, and then what you're doing, the object of the exercise is, you're either going to fill a gap like that, this one's underneath, or go in over the top, depending on where, see this one here's, this is underneath, so maybe here, I'll put one, you'll see it will come naturally, don't worry, and if you're not sure what to do, make a little circle, make a berry. If you're thinking, oh, I don't know, I can't make my mind up, when in doubt, add a berry. Right, oh, that was a bit ropey. Here we go. Don't forget, it's all pencil now. Nothing's permanent. Right, there you go. Nothing's permanent yet. Are we happy? Am I doing this on my own? I think I might put one. Do you know, I think I might put one behind there, like that. That's easy. Yeah, they're quite good, you know, those ones. Behind the main frame, look like that. And then over the top, the ones over the top are easy. You'll soon know, as you go down, how big. I think I'll put that one round the back of that one. Yeah, I think I'll put that one in the front of that one. I tell you what, you've got to concentrate, which is the whole purpose of this, actually, my friends, isn't it? And you know, the leaves can be different sizes, I've just figured out. I was thinking, well, I can't get that one in there. And then I realised I can make it smaller. Oh, the joys of drawing. Right, there you go. Boom. Another breakthrough. There you go, one underneath. This will look so cool. You wait when you pen it. It ain't over till it's over, people. And that goes for lots of things. But it's not taking too long, is it? How you doing? Don't tell me you threw the pencil at the... Come on, you did not throw the pencil at your PC. Right. Okay. What am I doing here? One of them. Oh, I think I'll put one there, but I'm going to go underneath there with a big one like that. The thing about doodling, right? This is such a basic shape, isn't it? What we're actually drawing. Look, it's a little leaf. Well, it's not hard, is it? But you've got to kind of look at where are you drawing them. I think I'm going to put a really nice one. Should I put that one in front? Yeah, boom. Although that'd be really weird. That can't be right, because that's underneath there. So that one's going to go there like that, and that one's going to go, and that's like that in front. So if that's in front and that's underneath, then this has got to go behind. Logical. Not logical, Captain. Right, and then that one's there like that. That one there like that. That one there like that. It's looking good. What do you think? You can always go back and add a few. So if that's underneath, I'm thinking I might add one under there. I like the ones that go underneath. I think it's clever. Okay, another one up there, going off the end. Then we're going to do a couple of berries, bit of infill. Tick, tock. How are you? Are you all there? Yippee all done? Don't tell me you've done the whole thing already, yippee all done. Sue, that's amazing. Right, let's have a look. Let it focus, let it focus. There you go. Have you got that? Once we've done that, then we can pen, can't we? So when we pen, this is all right. I've only been going half hour. Are you enjoying this? That's it, job done. Now when we pen, what we're going to do is, if you think about it, we're going to pen backwards. So the first thing that we're going to put in place now is the leaves, because they will tell us where the framework has to go, you see? So that's my suggestion. I think first of all, probably, actually, just for a sense of security, why don't we put the photo corners in, and then we know that's definitely, we could probably do the photo corners and the edges with our pen. I'm going to suggest that I'm going to use the number 1 pen for the photo corners and the, you know, for the corners and for the main frame. And then I'm going to use my 005, my little thin one, for the leaves and that. But you know, if you haven't got these pens, it's fine. I like them. We sell them, but you don't need them. You can do this with a pencil, with a pen, with a biro. If you want to get them, we've got them, but you don't need them. All you need is a piece of paper and a pencil, okay? And I'm real serious about that. But I also know that there's a lot of us crafters, and we have to have the stash. You have to have the right gear. It's the way we're wired. Right, so I'm going to do the top ones. You ready? Are you coming with me on this one? Actually, I think I'll go to the 3rd camera, because that means that I can lean over the top, see? So number 1, there you go, uno, numero uno. And I think I'm just going to put this one in, because this is the one, there you go. So now I know that that's the top. I'm not going to go whistling through that with my pen in a minute, see, because that's, there you go. How's it going? I think I'll do the outside now with the ruler. Actually, I want to be able to see what I'm doing, so I think I'll come in from that side. Okay. I know this is quite time consuming. What have I got here? Number 1. Right. Don't press hard, and you'll find that the ink comes out better. Right, so we're going to go in there like that. Hold the ruler in place. Right, and then in we go. Like that. Okay. How are you getting on with your routines anyway while we're doing this? Are you coping all right? think yesterday I had a little bit of a wobble. I think a lot of us did, because we realised, hang on a minute, this is going to take a lot longer. And regardless of what else is going on in other parts of the world, I think we people realise that that this isn't, you know, letting us all loose and opening all the shops again is not the way forward. I think we all realise that that is not a solution, don't we? Right, that looks good. So what we could do now, while we've got our pen in our hand, let's just black in those bits there. So then we know that that's going to be wrapped round. Cool. Right, there we go. And we'll do these bits first. Okay. Now, let's have a look at what we've got. So that's looking pretty good. So what we want to do now is start bringing in the leaves. So I'm going to, I think, do I want to use a number 1? I think I'll use a number 005. I'll keep it really fine. I can always go back over it if I want to. And what I'm going to do now is, starting right at the top, I'm going to start bringing in, look, I'm going to come round like so, and then I'm going to bring in the vine, and as I get to the vines, I'm going to do the leaves, and I'm actually going to make a vein as well. So I've done my leaves, see, and then I can see, right, so this one's going to go round the back of that one, and then you can always move your leaf if you're not keen on where you've put it. So then this one comes round the front like that, over it goes. Right, so now we're doing the leaves, and that one's going at the front. There we go. And then round the back. And then pop the leaves in. Everybody cool? There we are. So you just follow your pencil mark now, don't you? And then I'm going to put my little berries in as I go as well. Why not? Right, where's that one gone then? Okay, so I'm just going to follow this trail. My original trail. Like that. Avoiding the trellis. You've got to avoid the trellis. Now this is where you have to really concentrate on. Is it behind? Is it in front? But I tell you what, I saw so many of your fantastic letters. You know, when do you remember when we did the lettering? Happy. We did a happy, didn't we? One of them, and I saw how you wrapped the vines around the letters, and actually this is just, I suppose this is a more intricate version of that, isn't it? How's it going? Right, I better go back and do the lines through my leaves now. You coping with this? It's not bad, is it? It's just all a question of just breaking it down. Let's have a look. Okay, next bit. Right, in front, behind. Just meander around. It's quite relaxing, I find. Don't you? I find it very relaxing. Have you had your breakfast? We've run out of yoghurt. Got it. Dave. See, I'm not the shopper. Dave's the shopper. And you know, once a week he goes to a big wholesaler. So you don't get what you usually get. You end up getting like the bucket of yogurt, and then you get what you're given, right? And you work with what you've got, which is all right. I don't mind it at all. I'm grateful to Dave that he goes and does that. And and so he came home, and he said that they didn't have any of that lovely Greek yogurt. You know, where we had the bucket full last time. I've got to show you this. Are you ready? She said, sorry, Bob. They didn't have any yoghurt. That's right. Never mind. So he said, you ready? He goes, but do these count as dairy? Look at this. My husband. So now, instead of yoghurt, look, and I reckon that this is because I boiled it. I'm not sure. Look, I've done one layer. So I've got a daily egg now. I don't think it's quite, yeah. All hail to the wholesaler. So that's it. I'm on cream eggs now instead of yogurt until he goes back. He said they didn't have any yogurt. I said, well, great. I'm not complaining though. I'm not complaining. I remember when we were kids, I remember I would have been about 10, I suppose. And my brother was about, well, he was 4 years younger than me, still is. That hasn't changed. And so he would have been about 6, I suppose, 6 or 7. Anyway, we lived in Aylesbury at the time. And my mum, I mean, back in those days, it was different, wasn't it? My mum said, right, Stephen, because she's German, she said, you go to the shop. It's the first time he'd ever been to the shops. He was allowed to go shopping, right? It was only over the road. It wasn't like into town. So he was allowed to cross the road. We all were watching. And she gave him a 10-shilling note. Do you remember those? Right? She gave him a 10-bob note. And she said, I need rice. So off he skipped to buy the rice. And we were waiting for him to come out the shop. And then, because we were on the other side of the road. And this was the big education, you know. Take 10 shillings, go and buy a pound of rice, bring the rice, bring the change. So he came out the shop and he got to the road and he had this carrier bag with him with the rice in it, right? We had a carrier bag with him anyway. And it was so heavy that he actually couldn't lift it, so he was dragging it along the ground. Okay, this little kid. And then, so we helped him across the road. And my mum looked in this bag, and it was filled, this bag that nobody could lift, and it was filled with marbles. This little sod, he's gone to the shops and he's bought 10 bobs worth of marbles. Right? And my mum, speechless, yeah, she's speechless. She's like, what is this? And he says to her, they didn't have any rice, Mum. So that'll teach her. That was that lesson learned. Don't send a 6-year-old off to the shops with 10 shillings. Yeah, didn't have any rice, Mum. And that was Dave coming back from the wholesaler. Didn't have any yoghurt, Barb. Right, I'm doing the lashing now. Sorry about the digression. Reminiscing. There you go, that looks good. You there? Let me put this one on, sorry. Okie dokie. How are we doing for time? 1:45. I reckon, oh hang on, I've got to do all the leaf centres yet. We could always come back and do those, can't we? But see how it's coming together? It's not over till it's over, you see. And then what would be lovely as well, I might do that later. What would be really lovely is when we've done the kite and we've got all the lovely shading and that. And then I was thinking it'd be really nice when we put a lovely landscape, hey, can't we? And then when we've done that, we can all sing together. Let's go fly a kite. Do you know the words? Look them up and we'll have a good old sing-song when we've done this one. Right. This looks good, doesn't it? Is yours looking like mine? How are we doing? I just want to have a quick read. Just make sure there's someone in the building. Lost me on the trellis. Yeah, that's all right. I nearly lost me on the trellis. That's all right. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the original. Are you enjoying this, or was this too taxing? Come on, we've got to stretch ourselves sometimes. We've got to stretch ourselves sometimes. Yesterday when I blog every single day. And yesterday I blogged because I felt, and I said, I felt like I was swimming against the tide all day yesterday. But the thing is, when you swim against the tide all day, you're challenging. When you're swimming against the tide, what's interesting is that you sort of develop skills and muscles that you didn't know you had. Right now, see, so what I'm saying is that sometimes we have to stretch ourselves. I'm going to use the number 1 on this one. Let's have a look. I'm going to use the fatter one. I think so, yeah. Right, so now I'm putting the cross one in. So I'm aware, here we go. See? That one's in. So sometimes we stretch ourselves and it's like, oh, it's a little bit taxing, bit too much. And then you think, oh, I'm not enjoying this. I can't do the trellis. But then actually, once you crack it, it's not so bad. And you've learnt something really cool. Right, so this one here, I mean, if you want, you can always use your ruler, can't you? I'm doing the centre one now, see? So I'm coming down and I'm avoiding. See? It's all right. It's going to be, it doesn't matter if it's a little bit rickety. It's a bit of wood, isn't it? It's like, it's not computer generated, is it? Right, so if you look from above, there you go. Let's have a look from above and then you can see what I'm talking about. No, that one. So you can see now, how are we doing? So we've got the cross in there and we've lashed that in the middle. We've tied it all up. We've got our leaves in. We've got them in the right place. And now what we're going to do is, right, let me give you a tip. We're going to start at the top and we're going to work each box out as we go. So this is the real, this is lovely actually, but it's easy. And what we're going to do now is just take each box. So this one, there's that box there. Then this one is this box here. So I'm going to go there, miss that leaf, come round, and then that's it there. When I'm happy with that, I'll go to the next one. So this one's the one underneath. Then I'm going to come round here, go round up the top of that. And then as you're doing this, what you'll find is you'll see if you've missed a little bit. So when you've completed a box, that's that trellis done. You see, so you're not actually crossing over. So you're just doing one little box at a time. So now I'm going to do this box. Can you see that all right? So now I'm going to come down there like that, across there, like that, and then up. So that box is complete. Then I'm going to miss that leaf, come round. It's not hard. There. Then we're going to do the next box. And you go like that, go like that, go like that. It's finished. Then we're going to do the next one. So we're going to go like that. There you go. There's another little bit of a box there. Look. Now we'll go to the next one. I'm crunching my landscape artwork here with my tummy. That's what happens when you eat a cream egg for breakfast. Right, like that. See? Next box. And then if you treat them like little trellis boxes, look. Up, over. That's that one done. That one. And then because you've already done the leaves and you've already woven the leaves, see? So I've already done, let me just show you, I've already done the bit above, look, above the cross piece. It's not bad, is it? Should we keep going? Are you happy with this one? So you might have to, now you've got the theory, see it's all right, you lean over and then you just do one box at a time. Oh, shouldn't have gone through that. Can't see it though. So we just, that one's over the top like that. Right. You just do one box at a time. Like that. One box at a time. It's not bad when you break it down, is it? Right. There you go. You chilled yet? This is really nice. What makes it jump is, of course, the shadow, isn't it? The shading. So around we go, one little section at a time. A real mindful doodle. When you consider what is mindful, mindful means that you're in the now. You've got to concentrate, and this is really one of those ones that you really do have to concentrate on, isn't it? Look, you just have to. And you know what? Look, it's like taking this. You just you literally you isolate, don't you? You isolate that box, for want of a better word, and then you go round. Look. And you just check that you're happy. You've done the whole box. Then you isolate, you go to the next one. And as you, because you're concentrating just on that little section, it's really straightforward. Just go like that. What's above, what's below. Are you enjoying this? I'm really enjoying this actually. There you go. And then, don't rush it though, because as soon as you do that, you lose the plot. I know this. How does she know this, do you think? There you go. Don't take long to pen, does it, when you're done? And then I think what you want to do, once you've done that, is take your wubber, your eraser, and just gently, pink end, what we're going to do then is just gently just rub out all the sketch marks. So we've got exactly what we want. Once you take all the pencil marks out, you can then see, there you go, you can see if there's any bits you've missed. If there's any bits, you take your 005, and then if there's any bits that you've missed, then you can see, because when the pencils are there, you can't always see what you've missed, you see? Whereas when the pencils are gone, then you can sweep through and you can see whether you've missed a couple of, sorry, head's in the way again, whether you've missed any bits, look, like that, through there. Just sweep through. If you've got some gaps, you can add one now. See, now you start to add them now, can't you? I reckon this is lovely. See, okay. Take them off there. Just sweep through, decide if you want to add another swirl, if you think you would benefit from doing a couple more leaves. Don't overcook it though, like I am now. Less is more. Mind you, this is quite busy, isn't it? Be all right. Nice. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, let's have a look. So if that's what we're on today, that's been about an hour, hasn't it? And then tomorrow, so here we go. How do you feel about this then? What about tomorrow? We'll do the tail, we'll add the tail, and we'll add the shadow. We'll add the shadow. Yeah, so we'll do the shading. And the shading is going to be, it's easy actually, it's very easy. It's just all about a light. If the light is coming from there, then all the shading is going to be on that side and on underneath. So it's going to be there, if you like, and then, because this is, it's going to be on that side there, and then it's going to be under there too. Right. But what we'll do is, rather than rush it now, I think what would be a great idea, because you've got the, you know now how we did the trellis work. So we took those photo corners from yesterday and we turned them into the structure of the kite. You know how we measured out the kite. I'll put a picture of it on my blog if you prefer. So it was 10 centimetres, wasn't it? Oh, 4 inches is about right. So you could now do the job. And so tomorrow we'll do all the shading together and we'll make the tail. So tomorrow will be easy, but we'll get that 3-dimensional effect tomorrow. And then on Monday, what's tomorrow? Oh, are you losing track as well? Today's Tuesday, right? So today's Tuesday. So tomorrow's Wednesday. So tomorrow we'll do the shading, yeah? And then on Thursday, we'll do a beautiful landscape. We'll do a landscape to go with it. How does that sound? I think that sounds like a plan. I think it's important to have a routine and to know where we're going. And you know what? If you didn't do the kite, park the kite, because on Thursday, then when we do the landscape, whether you drop the landscape behind the kite or not is entirely up to you. What's important is that you come on in and you bring your tea and you clear your mind. This is like yoga for the mind. It's a real lovely arty workout in our SHAC. I appreciate your company. It gives me a reason for putting my tight shirt on and only having 1 egg for breakfast. Like and share, follow, let them know that there is this little haven of sanity. Well, yeah, I think it's a sanity every morning at 10 o'clock here over on Clarity. And then go and look at Clarity Worldwide, because there's some beautiful artwork over there as well. And so stay safe, stay sensible, be sensible, enjoy the sunshine if you can. And I shall see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining me at 10 o'clock in the morning. Same place, same time. Bye-bye now.